So there's been lots of talk about plea deals. Brian Kohlberger trying to remove his and going to trial. Courtney Clenny accepting a plea deal. So what's the deal with the plea deals? Why would you take one if you're not guilty? Why does the prosecution offer one if they have the right person? The prosecution offers one because they're 90% sure they got the right person. They just here's all the stuff we have against you. Our jury's not going to be easier on you than we are. Take the deal and we can all move on with this. It saves resources and it saves their time and taxpayer dollars. If someone is guilty, the defense lawyer goes, look at all this stuff they have against you, and they tell them a jury's going to be worse on you. Just take the plea deal. You know you did it. We know you did it. Just accept it and move on. Because defendants are often sitting in jail the entire time the court process is going on. Jail is expensive, and if you're sitting in jail for years awaiting trial and going through all the stuff, you're not working, you're not getting an income. So guess what's happening to your home, your kids, wherever you're living, your pets, all that stuff, any education that you have. The longer you're sitting in jail and not using it, the worse it's going to be when you have to get out and try to reacclimate to society. But what if you're not guilty? Well, unfortunately, it just comes down to cost a lot of times. The prosecution, as I mentioned, they have endless amounts of tax dollars they can pull from for experts. All the police are going to be on their side. Forensic analysts are usually on the prosecution side. And they're able to fly witnesses in if needed, drive them over, etc. Defendants, on the other hand, they have to pay out of their own pocket for counter experts, for their own witnesses. They just have to kind of hope that witnesses will be willing to drive or fly to them, get a hotel, etc. It can cost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for trial. And sometimes even if you are not guilty, the evidence that's against you, you're going to be found guilty anyway. So the defense will often go, I know this, but you don't stand much of a chance. Take the plea deal. It'll be easier for you to move on otherwise. Because unfortunately, the sad truth is to defend yourself is expensive, and most people who end up in the court system just do not have the affordability to defend themselves properly. Is it fair for somebody guilty to not give justice? Sometimes families don't want to get dragged through the horrors of court. Sometimes they're like, no, we deserve a trial. We deserve to see this person get justice through the system. All in all, it's not fair, but that's just the way plea deals tend to go.